football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the UMass Minutemen. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UMass's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes. People talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
And the defense drags him down. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Watson. Pressure coming. Plucks it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
It's a draw. There's a crease. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do.
Makes the grab in their space. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
4 on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
And they get another first down. And this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs. And a lot of...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
UMass lines up with a 1st and goal. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, UMass!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Running inside, it's Howard. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And, man, this offense, man, is so nice to have a guy that you can hand the football to, and he can take off and make big plays down the field. He can break tackles. He can outrun you. He shows you a little bit of everything. This defense, they better...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he is not going to get there as the defense.
Let's go.
The run inside. It's Singleton. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Right back to the well. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Looking downfield, it's Watson. He'll throw it. With the catch, it's Adkins. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They want to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going for the big play. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the option, quarterback keep. He'll pitch it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Deep.
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Man, what a big catch on third down. Going up, catching the football, understanding where you're at, now getting a fresh set of downs. Nice play by the receiver.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking downfield, it's Skinner. Sets up the screen. Turning it on! Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
And how about the OC?
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Just needs a crack to get a return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Wide open, and it's a foot race. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead.
And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the down?
Could be an outie. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He wants to change this route. Running inside, it's Singleton. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 16, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's Texas A&M on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Trying to set the tone with the run. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the air. It's Skinner. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the counter. Plows through the defense. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell he took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeps it on 1st down. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He caught it. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. UMass quickly back to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Back to pass, it's Watson. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. UMass will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the run, it's Singleton. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go.
Snags it, and there's running room. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter.
Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Going to the run, it's Howard. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They've been running it, but now the pass. Snagged out of the air. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Skinner. Into the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UMass ready to get things started as the offense takes the field. That last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with a score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive play.
Snags it, and he's open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Wants to throw it again. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to fire on second down. Fires downfield. Nobody around as he makes the catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. UMass quickly back to the line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Going to try to get it himself. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Minutemen!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Looking for a man. It's Skinner. Fires one high and deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your D up.
Stepping to the right. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They aren't deterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
He finds a little bit of room to operate. He goes out of bounds at the 12. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Got his man downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. UMass, after that last big completion, trying to build momentum. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. UMass quickly back to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Back to throw, it's Watson. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. The give as they work on that clock. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. On the run, it's Howard. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
On the ground with the counter. Maybe some room here. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this is always tough. You drive the ball all the way down the field, have so much success, and then beep, 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 put that thing in reverse. The last 2 plays, this offense got to get back to doing what got him here.
The give. There he goes. Got enough space. Tick, 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 tick. Clock winding down, and they're in for the touchdown.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way. Knocked it right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Watson. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Pocket breaking down. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. The snap sets up to throw. Here's the pressure. Buying some time. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Dropping back, it's Watson. Under fire. This time on target. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here comes the heat. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. UMass will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They bring him down strong. Effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation Welcome to Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio. Week 6 of the college football season, and our EA Sports college football coverage continues with what ought to be a great one. And the Falcons ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the junior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still...
He's going for it all. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Skinner. Rushes on him. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And that's something you're always worried about. The first drive, it's a good play by the defense, but you're worried about your freshman settling in a tough environment on the road, the crowd going bananas. Palmer, he makes the early mistake, and I look forward to watching this kid. How does he respond to some early adversity?
Yeah, he hasn't played in a lot of environments like this throughout his career. There's no question. So this is obviously a major challenge. If I'm the head coach now, I'm pulling him aside and I'm saying, hey, listen, interceptions are going to happen. Let's get that one out of the way now. Let's learn from it. Let's move forward. But as a play caller, you got to help this young quarterback out. Now, you have to run the ball. You got to find him some easy completions to get his confidence back.
All right, guys, let's talk about Bowling Green. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, in the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Yeah, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down.
Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. It's complete to the left. He's down at the 1, and they almost... The touchdown pass on that one. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The run inside. It's Singleton. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Makes the catch and he's free. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw at Skinner. He's going to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on down. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. From the gun, the ground game.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Ridley. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ridley. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Grab near the marker. It's Ridley. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field.
Ready. 129. Go.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got him in the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
Calls his own number. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, BG! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting the scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on the score in this next possession.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Singleton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative takeaways.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense.
Here we go. Ready.
The offense changing the play. Looking to throw at Skinner. Oh, they're after him. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time he's got his man. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this... Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside. It's Howard. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Singleton. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Check. 28-29 bounce. 28-29 bounce. Let it go.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another 1st down. Under fire. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game if they were going to have success, they had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. There he goes! And he will house it!
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack to pay it off with the score, and maybe
right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, how are they continue to do it?
Oh, he's got some space. Completely shut up both of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, final stop at the 49.
And what a great decision by the quarterback. Like, it's such a timing and art when you run this option. Like, you want to get those guys to collapse on you like he does and get that pitch man open. And then you see now he has space to run down the field and make the big play.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Lets it fly on the move. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Stops right at the 40-yard line in this defense, celebrating the turnover.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision.
Going deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Flips it out on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw, it's Skinner. Here's a hit. He'll off one deep down the left side. Ball into the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted. Got some room to run. Puts him in the spin cycle. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He'll start this drive firing. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He's got it. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires left. He makes the catch. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll try to bang this one through from 52 yards out and the left hash. Just barely enough to tuck it into that right corner. And that will extend their lead even further. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 8 team, the Oklahoma Sooners. And it's the Longhorns, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. That gets them back above 500. They're now 3-2 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Bowling Green. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 20. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The run inside. It's Singleton. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it on the counter. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
And nice job on this defense, really being physical at the point of attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays. Aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got them in a situation where this is where they want it. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
They'll move the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Howard. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass, it's Skinner. Looking for a big play. And he throws another interception. His 3rd ball of the night. Quarterback making checks. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's got him. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Good timing on the quick out. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Motion from the wide receiver.
Let it go!
To the air on first down. Setting up the screen. And he first down. A chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the offense found no success with the backward going pass. How about a forward pass on 2nd and long? Makes the grab over the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores and fast. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of first.
Well, it's a great individual effort by the running back on that last play. It's 3rd and forever. He tried to get his team the first down. Not enough. Let's see what they do on 4th.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Field goal is good. That'll trim the deficit to 15. And here comes the punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He makes the catch at the 10. Bulldozes his way through. He did a great job finding some running room on that return. He was able to set up the offense with good field position. He might want another play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking for a man. It's Skinner. Quick completion on the out route. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't look up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Now on the option. Now the toss. Got enough for the first. Got a little grass. They get him corralled, but not before. They had their eyes going everywhere trying to keep up with this option attack. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got his man. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Second down, he'll throw it. Get it out on the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds a tight end. He's dragged down at the 12.
Number 13, set to kick it away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets to return on the ground. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Ginner. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
Priority number 1, protecting their quarterback. You're down in the ball game. You've got to make sure you don't get those hits on him. Protect him a little bit more. We can get some big plays down the field.
And back to the air on 2nd down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's his 4th interception of the night.
And I love this defense understanding the situation.
Number 13, set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line. So not a whole lot of room on that one. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. It'll be third and long. Running inside. Howard. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? On fourth down, trying to find his man. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. You're going to hear guys after this game say, gotta work harder, gotta be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to be that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think